My first choice was King's College London, but the offer is just crazy. Even before I took my exams, it was A-star AA, and I was like, what? And then after taking my exams, I'm like, listen, if I actually get in, I'll cry. If I don't get in, I'll cry. So either way, I'm crying. It's finally results day. I just woke up and I am fucking shitting myself. Oh my god. I don't know what to expect. Like, I don't even know why I'm recording it. I'm actually crazy, but yeah, we'll see what happens. See you in a bit. Alright, so on with it. Oh shit, the lighting is a bit shit. Basically, yeah, we're on our way to results day. Oh, fam, I think what I need to get is A-star AA, and I think I got 3 A's, so I think I'm a little bit fucked. The fact that I'm smiling so much, it just shows that I'm nervous. I'm not even excited for this shit day. What? Oh shit, like, we'll see what happens. Here we are. You're probably wondering why it's the day after results day. Well, the reason being is because I didn't get into my first choice uni. Yeah, so what happened was I went to the teacher, got my results. She said to me, oh yeah, we'll talk about your options after. And I was like, oh shit, that means I didn't really do well. So I opened my results and I got A, B. And you're probably thinking, oh Sufyan, shut up, some really good results there. Well, it's not what I wanted to get into uni. What I wanted to get was A-star AA, and I didn't get that, obviously. My reaction to getting the results was pretty deadpan. Like, I was like, oh shit. I thought like, in that moment, I dealt with it really well. I was just like quiet, I didn't really go to anyone. And then when I was talking to my friends, I was pretty chilled about the whole situation. I was like, yeah, it is what it is. But then as soon as I went to one of my teachers that's known me for like so long, I just crumbled. I didn't know what to say. Like, I feel like I've let so many people down. Like, there's always people saying, oh Sufyan, you got this, and that pressure does get to me in the end. And just seeing those grades, that it hurts in a way. Just seeing that's the best I can do. During the A-level period, I tried my best, and sometimes when you try your best and you don't do well, it just makes you feel so dumb. It just reminds me of that song, you try your... No, I'm not even gonna sing it. Like, oh. I've cried like 9 times, and that's not even an exaggeration. I cried when I saw my teacher. The thoughts that were just going through my head, I was just like, I failed. This was my chance. I had it in the bag. And there's times where I say, oh, I have regrets, where I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have had that break there. But thinking about stuff like that just kills you, honestly. After I had my little cry with that teacher, I was like, you know what, I just need to sort out my future right now, and that is the main priority. Like, when you're in your vulnerable state of just crying, you just don't know what to do, and you feel like the world is ending. That's literally the feeling, I'm not even exaggerating. So the first thing I did, I called up the uni, and the guy I called up literally didn't know anything. Like, I asked him questions and he was like, I don't know mate. Well, first of all, I'm not even your mate, so just shut up. So I just hung up the phone, I couldn't be bothered. And then my teacher, my form teacher, she called them, and she was a lot more blunt with them, and they gave her all the answers. And the main thing is that I didn't get into King's. That's how I'm looking at it right now. My teacher was talking to me about remarks, and to be fair, like, I'm not even going to think about that. I will talk about that though later on. So I called King's. That was hectic, and I just felt like shit. And then I just talked to so many people, and like, honestly, I'm so grateful for my friends, and just so grateful for everyone in general. Like, the teachers at my school were so supportive. They knew how much it meant to me. Like, dentistry was what I wanted to do, and it still is what I want to do. Like, there's no way I'm not going to become a dentist. Like, I don't care how long it takes me. I'm going to get there in the end. It's just like the fact that I put all my eggs into this basket. I put so much effort into these A-levels, and I didn't come through with the result. It just pains me, honestly, and it hurts so badly. Like, I couldn't... It's like I had a voice inside of me. When I started crying, it just came out. I didn't even know I had this voice. Like, I have all these characters in my videos, and this voice just came out. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to use that as a character. So what happened was, my teacher said to me, oh, you can do remarks because you're pretty close. And what I found out is that for biology I got a B, and I was 6 marks off an A, For chemistry, I got A and I'm happy with that. And then with maths, I was 1 mark off an A star, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I needed to get A star AA, and I got AAB, and I was 7 marks off getting A star AA. Like, what the fuck, oh my dude. It's like 7 marks away from just like being happy and like proud of myself. Like, honestly, looking, like, I need to be grateful at the same time. Like, AAB are really good results. And I did get into my insurance choice, which is Birmingham Biomedical Sciences, which is a really good degree. Obviously it's not dentistry, but I'm grateful that I at least got my insurance. So after finding out that I was really close to the grades that I wanted, I asked for a remark, and I called King's again, and they said that there's a possibility that they'll be able to hold my offer to the 31st of August, but I was like, oh my flipping days, like, it's like another results day on the 31st of August for me. Like, I don't want to think about that. I don't want to like think there's like a hope that I'm going to get into King's. So the way I think about this is that I'm not going King's, and it is what it is. After getting all this remark stuff done, I called my mum, and it was hard. It was really hard to tell her. But the way she was so supportive and she was so proud of me, and that's honestly, that meant so much to me. I felt like all the pressure that was on me in the A-levels was all myself, and I felt like it all built up onto this day, and I relied on this day for my happiness. I was literally not looking forward, but I was like looking at this day for me to just finally be satisfied with myself and just like secure. I'm not saying I'm insecure, but like secure within myself that like I did something pretty sick. But obviously it did come through. And like things like this where you, as I said before, where you try your best and you don't get the grades, it just makes you feel like you're dumb, and I'm just like, oh, like I'm actually a stupid idiot. And obviously people are like, what, you got AAB? But no, you don't know how I feel. You don't know, like, the route to dentistry is so long. You have to do an IQ test, you have to do an interview, you have to get the results, and obviously the last hurdle I slipped up at, didn't I? It is painful. I don't really have any more tears left to cry, honestly. Like that song, tears left. No, I'm not singing that. The reason why I'm uploading this video is I feel like there's a lot of people in my situation where they feel like, oh, it's like the end of the world. And honestly, if you really want this degree that you're chasing, go for it. There's still, like dentistry, there's still a way for me to get in. Like, if I do biomedical sciences for 3 years at Birmingham, I could still get into dentistry with that degree. And I feel like I don't care if it takes me 7 years to become a dentist. I am becoming a dentist. That is what I want to do. And I feel like if people are upset that they didn't get into the degree they wanted to, there's always a way into that degree. You just really have to want it, and that ambition is what's kind of pulling me through at this moment in time. This has shown me how much I want to become a dentist. Like, I knew it before, but this has really showed me like, shit, I still want to do this. Even though I didn't get what I wanted, like, I still want to go in this direction. And no one's ever seen me cry or like be upset ever, so it was kind of a shock to the system for everyone. Like, I'm so used to just being like happy and just like trying to make everyone else happy, but I just couldn't do it. Like, I felt so selfish that I was crying and everyone was coming to me. Like, it didn't feel right. But I'm just so grateful to the people that did support me in that situation. And I don't think I've taken steps back. Like, I've gone through this path, it didn't work out, but now I've got all these other paths that I can go through. I can either, the choices are for me are to take biomed, as I said before, resit A-levels, or wait for this remark to happen. The remark I'm not even going to bother thinking about, because at the end of the day, they're the results I got, and if it does go up to A star AA, that's great, but I'm not even thinking about that right now. Resitting, honestly, I don't want to go through A-levels again. Like, I tried my best and I got AAB, and I feel like if I have all this pressure onto one subject, that's going to really throw me off and just make me so depressed and like pressurized, and I just don't want that. And if I go biomed at Birmingham, it's just a new place, new surroundings, and I feel like it'll build my character. And I've been Birmingham before, and I wanted to do dentistry there, but you need an A star in chemistry GCSE, and I got A, so yeah, I couldn't go there. But it is a great university, and if I go there, I feel like I will be happy and I'll be occupied all the time. Like, if I do take a gap year and I'm just like working, I feel like I'll be quite upset and I'll be like down the whole year. And as jealous as weird as it sounds, I'm trying not to, but like, if I'm taking a gap year and I'm just working and I'm seeing all my friends, which like, I love and I'm so proud of them, just like doing bits at uni or doing their own thing, I just feel kind of like lonely, and I don't really want to feel like that. and I want to be productive with my time, and I feel like as soon as results day finished, I just tried to occupy myself. Literally, I was helping the school put up banners. Like, am I a weirdo? Yes, I am. I would never do that ever. I literally just sit down and be like, nah mate. But literally I was like, oh yeah, sure, I need to flip not cry anymore. The results day was honestly the worst day of my life. It was such a shock to my system, and I didn't know how to, initially I didn't know how to react. I was like, is this actually happening? But looking back, this day has made me stronger, and I'd say as much as it's the worst day of my life, it was probably the most important and character growing day of my life. Just for the fact that I think failure is like what improves you in life, and I wouldn't say mistakes, but mistakes do make you better. And like the grades, if you look at the grades, they are pretty far off, like A, B, A star, AA, like come on. Even though it's 7 marks, at the end of the day, I knew the risks I was taking with this degree. I knew that I'd have to do this IQ test thing called UKCAT. I knew I had to do an interview, and I knew I had to get the grades, and I didn't get the grades, but it's fine. I'll find a way to become a dentist. Like, I'm recording this video so I can look back to eventually when I do become, inshallah, a dentist, and I'll be laughing. I'll be like, oh my days, why were you depressed? Like, you had this in the bag. And I hope that people that aren't happy with their A-level results, honestly, if you want to get to that place, you can do it. I don't care, you can do it. Like, you might have worked so hard and you might have missed out. Like, I worked so hard, I didn't get it. Like, it just makes me feel dumb. But honestly, grades don't define who you are. Grades are just a piece of paper that gets you somewhere faster than you should. Like, it's just a delay of, at least for me, it's a delay of like 3 years. Like, everyone is different. Your personality is so much more important than grades on a piece of paper. Your personality will get you places. People will love you, not because you're flipping, oh, you're AAB. No, I'm not talking to you. You need to get A star AA to talk to me. Like, no, it's not like that. And if you are upset about these results, don't be afraid to cry. Like, I cried so much. I'm surprised I haven't cried yet in this video. Like, I'm a bit upset I haven't cried because now I'm not gonna get views. I'm joking. Like, the best thing to do sometimes is just cry. You shouldn't be embarrassed crying, because crying just shows you're human and like you're not a robot. Like, oh yeah, I'm fine. Honestly, you need to express your emotions, because honestly, it'll make you feel so much better. You need to talk to people. You need to talk to your friends, your family. Like, your friends are there for you. If they're not there for you, then they're not your friends. Your family will always be proud of you no matter what. Like, obviously the parents want the best for you, and you always like, and everyone wants to make their parents proud. That's partly the reason why I was upset about it. But seriously, your parents always want you to be happy. And even if you do need to take a little bit of a break from just like social media, that's what I'm doing right now. Like, I've deleted Snapchat because I just can't. Like, anyway, I just can't do it right now. I just need time by myself to think about my next steps, think about what I'm doing, and just chill out a little bit, and even like cry on my ones. Like, that bed, I've cried so much on that bed just like by myself. And sometimes crying does make you think of like the worst case scenario, like, oh no, I'm not gonna get there. Obviously, having thick skin, being ambitious being ambitious is what you need. There's one stupid results they shouldn't determine how you feel for a long time. Obviously on the day, like, I appreciated that it is the end of the world. Literally, it was the end of the world for me. I was like, what, can the ground just swallow me, please? But in reality, it's just one setback, and you have your whole life to live. You have your whole life to be successful. And honestly, these failures make success in the future so much sweeter. Obviously, I don't know that because right now I'm living in the present and I've flipping failed. And whatever happens to this year, whether I'm going to Birmingham for biomed, whether King somehow accept me, I'm not even thinking about that because that's just giving me false hope. I don't want another results day. Or whether you're resitting, like, you're doing what's best for you. And sometimes, oh yeah, resitting, that's long, that's depressing, but if you know you could do better, resit, and then you'll feel so much better and you won't have any regrets at all. And the best thing in life is have no regrets. And I'm sure if there is something you want, you can actually get it. You just need to be determined, and you just need to let all your emotions out and don't bottle it, because obviously when you bottle your emotions in, you feel so shit. You just feel like you want everyone to just go away. And it sounds so cliche, but this is life. This is what happens. You have these setbacks, but just don't think about them, because you know what? Sufyan Khan is going to come back stronger. You know why he's coming back stronger? Why is he coming back stronger? Sufyan Khan will become a dentist. I don't care. Like, I don't care if I'm 40 years old and I'm in a uni with 18-year-olds. I just sounded like a pedo there. But on a serious level, if you are upset about results day, that is fair enough. You have a lot of time to just think about it. Everyone that has done A-levels and experienced this result results day makes a decision they're happy with. And I hope people that watch this and that are doing A-levels appreciate how hard it is. But just do your best, and that's all you can do. 3, 2, 1, your mum likes poo.